Welcome, everybody, to the LIPSEY'S Aim Higher podcast. I am Rob Eberzino. We again have our chairwoman and CEO, Lori Lipsey Aronson, with us today. This is two.
This is two
great.
in a row. You asked me back.
And we're not done. We've got another one coming later.
I know. This is so exciting.
I know it is. But really, we've got a special guest here. This is Joe Bartozzi. He is the president and CEO of NSSF, the organization that puts on this entire show, many other events throughout the year. But we'll start with this one. Let's talk about SHOT Show 2025. What's new? What are you seeing? What are you hearing? We were overwhelmed yesterday. It was awesome. What's the word?
Well, this is turning out to be a tremendous show. It is going to be the largest SHOT Show in terms of square footage and number of exhibitors we've ever had. Yesterday, the last 2 days, so Monday and Tuesday, we had the Supplier Showcase, which was the largest we ever had, 605 exhibitors, absolutely mob scene up there with people looking for new supplies, new suppliers, new vendors, new processes, new materials. Really exciting about that. Today and tomorrow, we've got our SHOT Extra, which is where we have new vendors, new exhibitors coming into the SHOT Show for the first time. We're very excited about that, and we're going to have at least 200 to 210 new exhibitors up there showing off their new products and such on level 5.
Wow. How was the party? Was the party last night? The
concert.
The concert.
The concert was awesome.
You went, obviously.
Awesome.
I didn't make it. We were booked up.
It was a lot of fun. It was great, great acts and great talent. So it was really great,
That's great. I heard that the new product center has been very busy. New product, the new showcase. We had actually somebody on our podcast yesterday who was down there, said she's just been slammed, been so busy. And that's such a great thing that the NSSF started a couple of years ago, because booth space is tight and it is hard to expand. So having that opportunity to have your new products in an area where people can go to one area, look at them, and then hopefully those people will be able to be given booths in upcoming years has been, I think, a great addition to our show.
Yeah, that's exactly right. The idea of this show is to promote new products, innovation in the industry, and give a place for people from all over the world to come and see that. And you never know what relationship is going to form, what spark is going to create a business, a new business or an existing business to expand and grow. It's all about the business of our industry and making sure that we stay financially healthy and innovative, and frankly, it's exciting. It's very exciting.
And we're one of the largest shows in Vegas now.
Correct. We're at least the top 5, maybe the top 3 in all of Vegas. We're the largest show of its kind in the world, and one of the largest in all of North America, frankly. So
it's just a Herculean effort to put this on. It has to be. I mean, just I'm walking in, just all the signage and the directional stickers on the floor, and I mean, my gosh, it's the logistics behind it are impressive.
Yeah, I tell people that to many people it's 4 days in January, but to NSSF, the events team particularly, it's 12 months out of the year.
Right.
It's a full-time job. We're already working on SHOT 26 right now.
Right.
In fact, we started working on 26 before we even came out to Vegas. So because it takes that long logistically. And then, of course, we have a very customer-centric approach to this. So, for example, on Friday, members of my executive team and I, we go out to the show floor and we survey we talk to all of our exhibitors. We survey what could we do better? Where are the friction points we can try and erase? How can we make it better for you for next time? And then we compile all the data, and then we get back to Connecticut or wherever we are remotely. We huddle up and we compare notes, and we put corrective action into place for everything we possibly can. So it's a process. We're very proud of it, and the results are a relevant, vibrant, well-attended, more exhibitors than we've ever had trade show that is frankly the envy of many.
Well, yeah, and I attend the Marketing and Leadership Conference as well, which is a great event, and the feedback is always taken seriously. It really is. I mean, the NSSF does a great job of listening and just making improvements on all of these events. Speaking of which, obviously, SHOT Show is the biggest, kind of the crown jewel, but there's so many other things that the organization does. Let's touch on some of that. I know you're involved with Project Child Safe, of course, and there's many arms, and things in the industry that you guys lead. Let's touch on some of those.
Yeah, so what I try to tell people is we advocate on behalf of the industry. We educate the industry, right? We have so many retailers, and we have so many online assets for people to go to, and whether it's regulatory compliance or business practices, we have all of these things, and we communicate. We've got tremendous following on our social media. Our website traffic is more than it's ever been in our history, and is growing. Our video views, our YouTube channel. We have so many assets and things for all of our members and non-members and the consumers. Let's go hunting.org, let's go shooting.org.
Right.
You mentioned Project Child Safe. We last year celebrated our 25-year anniversary. We have been providing safety literature and gun locks for 25 years, more than 41, almost 42 million locks all over the country in the 5 U.S. territories. It is the hallmark of true firearms safety, and we're so proud of that. And our other Real Solutions programs, Don't Lie for the Other Guy. We partner with ATF on teaching retailers how to avoid straw purchase, keeping guns out of the wrong hands. And I kind of joke, I said, for a trade association that promotes firearms and hunting and shooting sports, we spend an awful lot of time and money keeping guns out of people's hands.
Right.
Don't Lie for the Other Guy, Operation Secure Store, Project Child Safe, suicide prevention. I mean, these are things that we take very, very seriously.
It's the responsibility that we all share, in this industry that we all should be, helping to. I know we've helped support and promote a lot of these things as well, just on our level, on the distribution level, and some marketing efforts we've done, in the past. So
you guys have been great partners. Of course, Lori, as a board member of NSSF, is just a wonderful addition. When I worked in the industry proper, I knew of the LIPSEY company, and we were a supplier as well, and so I got to know these folks very well over the years, and it's really a great partnership, and I know Lori takes this seriously, and I really appreciate that.
Well, thank you so much. And you just went through all the programs that NSSF does. I mean, they do so many things, but if that's all you did, that's the best thing that you do, and that could be the only thing that you do. So I'll give the quick shameless plug here for becoming an NSSF member, whether you're just a retailer member, you decide to become a patron member. It is absolutely in all of our best interest to become members of this organization. NSSF gives back to all of us, in the industry, but think about how that is in our personal lives, and the freedoms that we have, and the hard work that the PAC does, and what we do in Washington, and helping defend our industry from all of these lawsuits over time. So not becoming a member is a big mistake, and at any level to just get involved. You can be as involved as you want to be, but just becoming a member says a lot, and it gives some confidence in our organization, and I can assure you that money is all put to the best use possible.
Yeah, I was going to say your role over the last several years has grown, for a variety of reasons. Some probably planned growth, and then some unplanned growth that has just happened due to outside forces. But it's really the forefront. You're really leading. The NSSF is really leading our industry, I feel like, right now with the multitude of things that you're doing, and of course, SHOT being the most famous of them all, but
Right, but we take that role very seriously. As Lori mentioned, we are involved in a number of litigation matters on behalf of the industry. We're involved in, like we talked about, educating, but when we go to speak with members of Congress, the fact that we have the number of members that we have, and the clout, the number of jobs and taxes that we represent, it means something. They pay attention when we speak, and same thing when we go to state legislatures. There are a lot of states in this country that have a lot of firearm businesses, and we do our marketing surveys. We understand, we calculate how much those jobs cost, and I'm saying how much they bring into the state economy, and people listen, governors listen, and so we need that. We need that engagement, we need that membership, because it gives credibility to our message, but it's a real tangible thing. These are real tax dollars at play here, and people do pay attention. Legislators pay attention.
Oh, absolutely. What's on the horizon for 2025? We're just getting kicked off here. What's coming up? What can we talk about?
Well, I mean, probably the most famous thing right now is the new administration coming in. Obviously we are very excited to be able to work with some new folks, people that don't regard us as the enemy. Is going to be a breath of fresh air. And we have some legislative priorities that we're working on already with the new Congress that convened earlier this month. And I it's hard to predict what's going to happen because
Sure.
the House is very close and we still need to get past the filibuster in the Senate. But there are a lot of really, I think, positive things that we can do. Export, getting the exports
Right.
back where they need to be with the BIS. That's a big deal. A lot of
Sure.
our members, a lot of companies in our industry rely on those exports to stay afloat. And by having the administration arbitrarily cut those back or eliminate them altogether is a big deal. It
Yeah.
costs people jobs. It
Right.
costs real people real jobs, and we are going to push back. We already started the process of getting that restored to proper oversight and fair and legitimate oversight, but not oppressive oversight or the actual creation of an obstacle to
Right.
get to exporting goods. So we're working on that very hard, and I can't say enough good things. Our gun vote, Lori referenced our gun vote effort. We reached millions of unregistered voters that also happen to be gun owners. Okay, we know from the data we were able to get, we know those folks, and we were able to reach out to them and get a lot of them, millions of them, to go register and vote, and
Yeah.
that makes a difference,
Huge.
especially in some of these swing counties or
Yeah.
districts. We stay away from express advocacy, but we do education. These are the positions that the candidates have taken, and here's how you register to vote, here's where you register to vote,
Right.
and here's why it's important to register to vote.
Right. It made a difference. I think it all made a difference on a lot of fronts this year. So, Lori, what do you think? What do you have to add? What do you want to cover?
I'm going to say, look, we are, I think our industry is very well positioned to move forward. Again, like you just referenced with the political side being on our side, but that doesn't mean that we can sit back and do nothing. Oh my goodness. And as we're sitting here talking about the new administration, Don Jr. has just walked in the booth. I should probably go tell him hello.
We probably should do that.
Anyway, we're very excited about it, and it's all good. Can't wait for 2020.
Can we have him come over for a moment?
I don't know.
Let's see here. All right.
Okay.
Sorry, Joe.
That's all right. I get it. I get it. I know my place.
Hopefully we'll keep him here for just another minute.
Yeah.
But anything else you wanted to add, though, Joe? Anything else you wanted to kind of cover or discuss?
I'll just give a shout out to my team at NSSF.
Yeah,
these folks are the hardest working people. I just can't be more proud and more blessed to be part of that team, and they work every day on behalf of this industry tirelessly to do the best for the industry every opportunity they can.
I know a lot of them. I know a lot of guys. Chris Dolnack I know well, and just a lot of his team and the marketing side for sure. Wonderful people. I really, really enjoy the events. I love working with these guys for sure. I'd love to get him over here for a minute. I wonder if we could possibly do
Okay,
that.
wait. Hold on. Okay.
Let's see.
All right, he's leaving.
All right. Well, let's. Hey, how you doing?
He's like, yeah.
Congratulations.
Okay.
All right.
Thank you, Rob.
Let's get a quick photo with him.
In a hurry.
Yeah.
Hi.
Sorry, Joe.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Thank you for joining us. How you doing, buddy? Gorgeous. Sorry to interrupt.